Hi, I'm Ingrid Vanderveldt. I'm the Entrepreneur in Residence for Dell, and I oversee entrepreneurial initiatives globally for the company.
Very good. That's a new position, Ingrid, isn't it?
Yeah, relatively new. So I've been doing it now for 2.5 years, and I'm the first one.
We interviewed Anthony Quigley from the Solution Centre here in Dell in Limerick this morning, and he was explaining to me that since Dell has been taken private, one of the new initiatives is to highlight Dell's roots as, if you like, as you're describing it, the world's biggest startups, and the world's biggest startup, I should say. And you guys want to build that affinity and highlight that affinity you have with startups. That's kind of your role, isn't it?
Well, yes, it is, and I think it all goes down to, you know, Dell really is an entrepreneurial company through and through. I mean, entrepreneurship is at our roots. The fact that Michael is at the helm of the company, it's certainly one of the things that really attracted me to even want to do work with Dell, and thank God they wanted to do work with me, but it's an absolute thrill to be able to work with Michael and the rest of the executive leadership team and really focus on what else do we need to do, how can we be even better in terms of getting back to our entrepreneurial roots, investing in entrepreneurship, investing in innovation, both inside and outside of Dell.
The world has changed since Michael Dell started the company in his dorm room. It's a new world. It's about mobile, it's about social. We hear all of these words all the time. Is Dell basically looking for new ideas?
Well, Dell's always looking for new ideas. I mean, you know, we're in it to win it. You know, my goal, I created something called the Dell Centre for Entrepreneurs and also the Dell Innovators Credit Fund, and that really is to go out globally and look for and get behind those entrepreneurs that we think are building some of the most innovative ideas. That's part of our strategy, is we think that some of the greatest innovation that we're going to experience as a company is going to be through these entrepreneurs that we get behind, partner with, support, invest in, acquire in some cases. So absolutely.
So how does that work in practice? Do you have to turn a profit on your investments?
Well, like any good business, absolutely. You know, we're not a nonprofit. That's there is a foundation part of the company for sure, but that's not what we do. So we think that it makes really good business sense when our business goals are aligned to the entrepreneur's business goals. And when you align those, what that means is we're all in it together to make sure your top line grows and your bottom line grows. And if we can, with our resources, help you early on as an entrepreneur, when you're trying to build your company and still figure out how do you even keep your lights on, if we can help you create the next Stripe, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Snapchat, any of those, and we have the opportunity to grow with you, that's great business for us too, and it's excellent business for you.
So you're looking to partner with startups at an early stage of their development?
Absolutely. I mean, I think one of the benefits that any corporation, certainly a venture capital firm, gets out of bringing on an entrepreneur in residence is that we tend to see a lot of deal flow that might not otherwise be seen on the market. And so it's a really strong strategy when you bring an EIR in-house and say, you know, we really do want to work with these companies, and you authentically roll up your sleeves to get involved, because we see companies before a lot of people see them otherwise. We see the companies while they're still being developed in the dorm room or in the garage.
So you want to hear from startups, Ingrid. What do you offer them?
We offer startups, it actually falls down into 4 categories. We offer them access to the knowledge, so we create knowledge-based programs that teach them things like how do you even raise money, how do you market on a bootstrap, how do you leverage social media to create a plan that allows you to market and sell but keeps your costs down. The second thing we do is we offer them access to our experts. So like myself as a lifelong entrepreneur, many times you look at a Dell and think, gosh, wouldn't it be great to talk to the person who actually runs social media? Well, through the Dell Centre for Entrepreneurs, we actually can arrange those kinds of meetings to happen. So you have access to that expertise. The third pillar is access to technology. Of course, that's our bread and butter. We like to think of ourselves as your CIO in a box. We want to come in and help you strategize on how to leverage technology to grow your business more efficiently and effectively and generate revenue and profit. And finally is the money piece. So here in Ireland, I'm really, really proud to say we've set up a 10 million euro debt fund to help entrepreneurs gain access to that technology that we know can help escalate their path to success.
Now, this morning here at the Silicon Valley Global Forum, ITLG Forum here in Limerick, you participated in a panel which was all about building that billion-dollar company from a startup. Do you think that entrepreneurs have that kind of vision? Do they sometimes fail to think in the terms that will get them to being a billion-dollar company?
I think it really depends on where in the world you are, because if you are an entrepreneur in Silicon Valley, you can throw a rock and hit an entrepreneur who's thinking about the next billion-dollar idea. It's just the nature of the place. If you go to another place, so here in Ireland, I know a lot of the Irish people now and the entrepreneurs here, they just want to get a business up and running that's thriving and can create some jobs. And some of them, I mentioned Stripe, of course they're thinking about the next billion-dollar idea. But Ireland is in a different place right now, and the focus here is, how do I build a sustainable company? Let's not focus on the billion-dollar piece right now. How do I create something that creates opportunities for my community and my family? So it really does depend on where in the world you are, and we like to meet entrepreneurs at wherever they're at and figure out, how can we help you be successful?
So I'm an entrepreneur, I want to meet you, I want to get in touch with you, Ingrid, what do I do?
Well, it happened right now. You come to a conference like this and we meet. The way that you meet me actually is through the Dell Centre for Entrepreneurs. You can find it at dell.com/entrepreneurs. There's actually a link to get in touch with me there. And then I've got a team of people who work around me there that can also, that are on top of staying in touch with people. And then my email, and I know I'm probably going to get more bombarded, my team's going to help me handle it, but Ingrid_Vanderveldt at dell.com. But that's why I'm there, is really to create a bridge from the outside in. And I would be thrilled to talk to the entrepreneurs here in Ireland.
Excellent. Are you enjoying your time in Limerick?
I'm having a great time. I leave tomorrow. I'm kind of sad about it, actually,
Ingrid, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you so much for having me.